Now, you know what? I haven't killed one of these chickens, and I'm kind of curious about it. Chicky! Chicky, Chicky! Oh my god! Stop it! This guy's scary! Why is the chicken so hard to kill, man? Even the nightmares aren't! Why don't you have the chickens just go gang up on the nightmares? Problem solved. Look at this guy. He's a monster. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Feel the Snow. I'm your host, the Birdman, known as Falcon. This right here is a title I first caught wind of late last year when it first hit early access. It's a title I really wanted to cover. Unfortunately, back then I had no time in the schedule to kind of fit it in. However, as of late, I am wrapping up some stuff on the channel, so I figured we'd check it out. Plus, a lot of people have been requesting lately I check this out, so I figure it's the best of both worlds for us. Now, at the moment, I'm considering doing like a one-shot on this, but if you guys enjoyed, want to see some more of it, I do have some free time, so I can indeed kind of fit it into the schedule, and maybe do a couple of videos on this going forward. So you guys let me know in the comments, and by leaving a like if it's something you'd like to see going forward. But for now, it's a one-shot, and I'll kind of see what your interest in the series might be. If you're unfamiliar with Feel the Snow, this is a game that's very much akin to Don't Starve. It's got a really cutesy art style to it. This one is more pixel-based, however. But that being said, it's also a very brutal survival game. The difference between Feel the Snow and Don't Starve, however, would be the fact that Don't Starve is mostly just about surviving the elements over time. Feel the Snow is survival, definitely, but there's also a story to it. So you could definitely focus on just building, crafting, farming, stuff like that, keeping yourself alive, but there's also a story alongside, so you actually feel you're making some progress at the same time. So it's pretty cool. Let's get into the game over here and get the ball rolling. So, here is our hunger meter, here's our temperature. We're a snowman, so I guess if it gets too hot, we melt. If that happens, I'm gonna probably cry, man. I remember when I watched Frosty the Snowman growing up, the first time I ever watched it, I cried when that fucking snowman melted, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I fucking cried. What about it? I was a kid. Don't make fun of me. What's the matter? Where is everyone? Hey, is everyone alright? It isn't safe to talk here, but my house survived the attack. Meet me there, and I'll tell you what happened. Okay. And he just disappears. Apparently the old man is like, you know, Yoda? Maybe he could teleport or some shit, who knows? He's got that Jedi mind tricks happening. Now, if we hit map over here, we can see that this is our destination for this current setup. At the moment, this is our town, which has been ravaged by who knows what. Farm. I've never seen it so quiet in here. We can indeed run. There's also a weird little dash attack, or not dash attack, but a dash forward, and if you hit right click, you dash back as well. We have stamina, we have health, and I think this is experience for leveling up as well. I could pick up some stuff over here, but we'll start doing our scavenging pretty soon. I think the first thing I want to do is just kind of get the quest underway over here. The only house to survive, this way. Alright, let's pop you open, close it. Closing doors is actually very important during nighttime, which is when bad things happen. Very much like, you know, Don't Starve. So, what did you want to tell me? I told them. I warned everyone that they were coming. Black, twisted creatures of the night. I had seen them before. But nobody listened. They called me old. They called me crazy. Then it happened. I awoke to a terrifying sound. The walls trembled and everything came crashing down. Let me guess. The creatures? Yes. Black as soot like nothing you've seen, with eyes that could pierce your soul. The citizens had dreamt about them in their sleep, but this dream was reality. Nightmares, as they were called lately. I have learned one thing, and you must listen. You must prepare for the night. That's when they come. It isn't safe. Alright. So, we have to prepare for the night here. The game continues going when you're in your journal, by the way. I think, does it continue? I could pause it this way. What if I'm in my inventory? It runs in inventory too. Okay, so the game is not going to take it easy on you. No little bit of safe haven. This is our workshop, which we'll be building our weapons here. But for now, actually, let's leave you open just in case I got to run back. I don't have to mess around with opening that door. So right now, the first thing I want to do is get a weapon ready. Preferably, I would like a sword. But in order to get a sword, I need a couple of steps here. I'll show you the crafting here pretty soon, but for right now, I want to collect some stuff because we do have to get ready for nighttime. You don't necessarily have to be prepared with a weapon already. You can just go ahead and go into the house that he's in, close the door, and you'll be fine. But obviously, what's the point in that? You guys want me to see me fight some terrifying, nightmarish creatures, right? So I do want to be prepared for that. Joe's shop, totally destroyed. Okay. If I look at my map, though, this will give me an idea what's what. So over here we have a twig, which I'm looking for. That'll be food. So we have 1 twig. I do believe we need to make the stick first, which requires 3? 3 twigs. Okay. If we go outside, it might be easier for us to collect what we're looking for, too. So I might just go ahead and step outside of the village here for now. But here we go. Here we go. We need the stick first. We also need a couple of flint, if I'm correct. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty, what are you supposed to be? Are you cool? Okay, I don't know what that is. I didn't see that the first time I played. I mean, mind you, I played for like maybe 20 minutes, but I didn't see that. I don't know what that is. It doesn't seem aggressive though, so I'm gonna ignore it. The other creatures you're seeing will be like livestock, so I guess we could go out and hunt for food as well. The snowman likes his meat, what can I say? Over here we have a couple of seeds and berries, which we'll do our farming with down the line. Let's see. That is stone, which we need a pickaxe for, so for now we can't do much. Here we go, flint. I'm gonna need a lot of you guys early on to make this wooden sword. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have played Ragnarok Online. I grew up with that shit, man. It was an MMO that was, pretty big when I was, still a little youngling Falcon. I grew up with that shit. This guy right here straight up reminds me of the enemies from Ragnarok Online. They were called porings, if I'm right. This looks like the ice version. I think the ice version were called Marins. I can't believe I remember that, but you know what? Ragnarok Online was my shit growing up, dude. I spent so much time in those games. That's the reason why I avoid MMOs these days, because I know exactly how much of a time sink MMOs can be. But fuck yeah, man. Ragnarok Online, that was the shit growing up. I think it's still around to this day, but it's obviously, I don't think it's as popular as it used to be. I think they've made, like, different versions, like Ragnarok Online 2, which essentially kind of killed the series, I want to say. Like, that just bombed, if I remember correctly. And then they had, like, a spiritual successor recently called like Tree of Savior, if I'm right, but it just doesn't really do what Ragnarok Online did. I think it was more like a generational thing, perhaps. So let's go ahead and create the wooden stick here for now. And I need to equip this because if I am correct, and I could be wrong, but how it worked for me the first time, my friend, I need you to use that. How it worked for me the first time was I killed one of these Marins that I just mentioned. Not really called Marins, I'm sure, but I'm going to call them Marins because that's what they remind me of. I killed one of them and he dropped the recipe for the wooden sword. So I'm going to just go ahead and try to retrace my steps so we get the wooden sword recipe, assuming it works out that way. So I just need to find a random Marin. It is getting dark. I don't think we have to be worried just yet, but soon we will have to be. So, stop it. Look, you're too cute to want to fight me. This wooden stick is terrible too. Okay. Now luckily it doesn't take too much stamina. Oh, there's hopefully the recipe. I hope that was the recipe. Wooden sword, excellent. So now we right click to learn that, and we have the wooden sword, which requires a log and the workbench. So we have the stick already, we need a couple of logs, which is the reason why we need the axe. And we can't make that, perfect. Okay, I'm trying to do this as soon as possible because I know we're gonna get attacked pretty soon. Trying to make sure that doesn't happen here. So let's just bring down this tree over here. Now, if you pick this up for yourself, when you essentially bring down a tree this way, don't try to swing with it. Like, don't equip or don't hit 2 on your keyboard and then try to, like, left click. It doesn't work. You literally have to hit E. You can't swing the weapon or the axe like a weapon itself. You literally have to use it with E like an item. So it's something I struggled with early on, and I was like, kind of getting really frustrated. I was kind of like, what the fuck's the problem? Why don't you swing the goddamn axe? But it turns out you do indeed need to actually equip it and then hit E like a random item, not like a weapon. So this should be enough for us to get the sword. We need the workbench. Okay. And we will be using the stick that we already have. Marin, out of the way, please. Unless you want to die. And you probably will die at some point. Trying to pick up some food for the future. I think this is where we'll do our farming. You can set up your own farming fields, to my knowledge. You can make your own little, like, I guess, house, but that's way down the line. Right now, we're just trying to get ready for the nighttime here. Oh, yeah, I know. Over here we go. So now we could go into crafting and make the wooden sword. This is something else I struggled with. I was trying to, like, prompt an action, and it wouldn't happen, and then I just went to crafting, and it just let me build it. So you just have to be near it to actually get it done. And there is indeed our sword. Okay, so we're kind of ready here for the creatures of the night. Prepare for the night. The old man told you about the terrible creatures of the night. Nightmares, make weapons, you are definitely going to need it at night. So we do have a weapon now, which is great. Here's our skills. Once we level up, we will be able to get a bow, maybe even a frost spell, who knows? I haven't gotten that far. So we have the axe. I would like a pickaxe as well. We do need more twigs for that. Now, my friend, I'm sorry to say I'm going to leave the door open, because if I have to run, I'm running back inside over here. Now, the creatures you run into early on, the first nightmares, aren't really too big of a problem. Not really too big of a problem, but still. I'm not sure if you could get overwhelmed. Oh my god, leveled up, and we got a couple of new recipes, too. A treasure map! Ooh, nice, I wasn't even aware that. Oh god, here's nighttime. And we got a wooden shield! Ooh, boy. Chances are we can't make that shield right now. And soon enough, you'll probably see the nightmares show up here. Because it is nighttime. When I first ran into them, I didn't have a weapon just yet, so I tried to run to the light. I need to level myself up. I tried to run to the light thinking, like, the light would keep them away. Kind of like in Don't Starve. Nope. Light, as you can see, doesn't keep them away. Now, these guys look, you know, not too scary, right? Believe me, the future ones that I've seen in screenshots, oh my god, those are kind of terrifying for a cutesy game. And he's dead. Drop something for me. Okay, I could use these guys to level up here for now, but I would like to see about this wooden shield. Oh, here's another one. What you want, scumbag? What I like is that there's a bit of a staggering effect, as you see, as long as I keep hitting and my stamina holds up, we could easily just kind of stun lock him, which is great. Alright, so, oh, no. Haha. Okay, cool. So, I'm a little bit hungry. Let's start getting some food in this here. We have the purple swede. Eat that. Eat those. Okay. Journal. Read the mysterious note. You found a strange note while fighting with nightmares. Read it. That would be more like more story progression. But I want to get this wooden shield, which requires twigs. Oh, we have it. Perfect. Let's get ourselves a shield. Yeah, baby. All right. And I think there's like different weapons if I'm right, like not just swords. I know there's a bow for a fact. Maybe you can make spears. I hope you can make a spear. I'm a big spear guy. What can I say? So that's equipped now. So how does that work? How does the shield? Oh, so now instead of dodging back, if I hit right click, I block. Perfect. All right. Let's read this mysterious note, huh? Things are going according to the plan, but the witch saw everything. Find her and kill. The witch must know something. I have to find her. Maybe the old man knows where she is. Well, luckily for us, we're here. Old man, I need to know about this witch. What brings you here? I need your help. I have to find the witch. The witch? Oh dear. Trust me, you'd best stay away from that one. I found a clue about her. I can't just ignore it. Is that so? Well, in that case, I'll make a map so that you can find her. In the meantime, I'm so cold. Could you perhaps bring some firewood? Well, I do have some extra logs I want to say, right? No, I do have 3. How many do you want? 10 units of them. Okay, so we do have to do a little bit of extra chopping down here. You think I'm scared to go outside, huh? Is that what you're thinking? Falcon, why don't you just go outside, huh? Stop being a coward. I'm going outside. These guys don't scare me. I got a shield now. How you doing, buddy? Let's try out the shield. I'm curious about this. Oh, nice. It does block most of the damage. And it's all stamina based. So it's kind of like Dark Souls. Do you have enough stamina to guard? Look at that. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like the inspiration. I mean, is there any reason why? Oh, and as you can see, at daytime they disappear because they're nightmares. Got another possible recipe or note here. So we do have to chop down some trees for the old fella here. So this here does seem to be a small one. So the bigger the tree, the better. Roland used to make good swords. Hope he is alright. Used to make good swords, huh? Well, I could definitely use his skills right now because we have a wooden sword. I'd love to upgrade. Maybe get a stone sword or something. Okay. And you, my friend. Sorry, Marin, but you gotta go. I like the experience. And whatever the hell that might be. What is this supposed to be? Mucus! Can be used as fuel for a campfire or a lamp. Oh, sweet. Really? Awesome. We do have the skill, right? Let's see about getting us a skill here. What does this do? Elusive Rush. A leap forward with everything in its pad. Mana cost is 1. Active. Arrow Strike. Well, we don't have a bow just yet, so maybe we should stick to this here. Sword Mastery. I'm gonna stick with the, increasing our sword skill for now. because that's what we do have. Once we get the bow, maybe I'll start experimenting with that one. So we still need a couple more logs for our old friend over there. I should keep an eye out for more flint, because I do want to get the pickaxe and the other stuff that we're going to need. What is that one? What is that, like, cold drumstick I picked up? Oh, it's a tree sapling. Oh, I could grow my own. Cool. Now, you know what? I haven't killed one of these chickens, and I'm kind of curious about it. Chicky! Chicky, Chicky! Oh my god! What is this? Legend of Snow! Okay, I could block? Jeez. Stop it! This guy's scary! Why is the chicken so hard to kill, man? Even the nightmares aren't... Why don't you have the chickens just go gang up on the nightmares? Problem solved. Look at this guy. He's a monster. This is like a straight-up Legend of Zelda reference here, I gotta imagine. Not a reference, but a more callback or something. Stop. I should have never done this. Stop. Stop it, chicken. You're too scary for me. You're too high level. Can I just stagger you? No. No staggering on the chicken. Guys, this was a terrible mistake, but we killed it at least. And we leveled up out of it, too. Oh my god, I hope this recipe's worth it, because this guy's scary as hell. How do I get my HP back? I haven't even considered that. How do I get my HP back? Oh, restores hunger. That's hunger points. I guess I could probably even cook it. I got wooden armor. And a wooden bow. Maybe I got that from the Chicky itself. Well, that's cool. Oh, here we go. Potions. No recipes available. Oh, shit. So I think we... What if we just continue to kill Marins? Maybe they'll drop the recipe needed for potions, because we need to, like, you know, get some HP back here. I'm glad that we got the wooden armor, though, so that's pretty cool. That should help us out with those random crazy chickens that are apparently the toughest enemy in the game. Fun fact. They're the guys that you have to worry about. Alright. What do we got here? Arrows. Okay, we're getting closer. You know, now we have the arrow to the knee, possibly. But what I'm really looking for here is potions. Maybe outside would be ideal for us. You know what? I'm a snowman. Why don't I just regenerate HP by being out in the snow? You know? Just basically, what I'm doing is I'm patching myself up with random snow. You know, lose an arm? That's okay. Just make yourself another arm with the snow. That's how I would do it, you know? I'm no game designer myself, but that's what I would do. No recipe. Okay. Well, maybe someone will give me the recipe. Maybe the old man will, after the wood is brought back to him. Speaking of wood, we have enough for it. We should also have enough for pickaxe. Oh, we're still missing twigs, really? Have I not picked up enough? I mean, obviously the answer to that would be no, because if I had, it would let me craft it, Falcon. But I mean, you know, it's like one of those questions you ask yourself, like, you know, you're shocked, you know? I really haven't picked up enough, and the obvious answer is yes, you have not picked up enough. Alright. But luckily for us, there's twigs aplenty. And I'm kind of starving here a little bit, so let's have the old Swedes. Cool. And let's see. Let's craft ourselves the old... Oh, well, you know what? Wooden armor first, maybe. Requires a workbench. Requires 5 logs. And we have... Need to bring down another one of these, then. Because I gotta give 10 to the old guy. And if it requires some for the armor, then... we should have the extra ones available. Oh, cool. I could check my inventory and attack at the same time. Cool. Let's see here. Craft. 5 and 2 twigs. How many twigs are we up to? 7, which should be enough for pickaxe. And do I have to shovel now or the saw? I guess at some point I'll need them, but let's just go back. I'm almost out of time. Yeah, I'm almost out of time with this video too. So as I mentioned, guys, this will be a one-shot. If you want to see some more, do let me know by leaving a like and a comment, and I'll cover some more of this. Right now, we'll start heading back and see what the wood does for us over here. I mean, I know what the wood does for me all the time, baby. Let me tell you. But I mean for the old man, obviously. Not that I'm giving him the wood. Let's just get off of this topic already. How about that? Stamina is gone. Old man should be here. Oh my god, this one's wearing a hat! Yo, can I get this hat? I want this hat. Drop this hat for me, please. Oh my god. I got a Christmas gift. I got a Christmas gift! Okay, well, let's hang out over here. Close the door. What is this gift? It's a special drop? It's a chocolate door? I guess this is to build our house down the line. Cool. Alrighty. Well, that's something. Old man, I got your wood. Well, you definitely brought firewood, but is this really enough to keep an old man warm in such a long, cold winter night? I'm sorry, I forgot the voice. Okay, fine. Here's a map showing you where you can find a witch. But be careful. She's quick and she's cunning, more than any fox in this land. I wonder if that's going to be like a quasi-boss fight. Because there's a bunch of boss fights in this game from what I understand. Well, let's make the wooden armor here first. So that's done. And the wooden bow requires rope, which we don't have yet. I'm not sure how to go about that. I guess we'll figure it out here at some point. Can make a campfire, fire pit, and we can start making our house if we want to. Very cool. And I have a chocolate door too. Cool. So for now, let's go ahead and equip that. I have a chocolate door. I'm going to save that door for my future house, old man. You're not going to get it. Oh, here's the recipe for the rope. Perfect. So now we probably can make the bow. Well, we got to make the rope first, which is going to be in materials. Material girl. We need dry herbs, which we haven't seen over here. Okay. Cool. Now, how do I save? Because it's about time for us to wrap it up. Not sure how you save. Well, maybe automatically. Who knows? Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see some more, do let me know, and I'll continue it. Otherwise, all the information for the game will be down below. I will catch you next time.